Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. The Super Skill Week has ended, and we are on a chill week where we're going to do a whole lot of nothing but hang out, have a good time, and see what we can find. But before we can do that, we need to wrap up last week. We do have one more skill research or not skill research, sleep research for the Super Skill Week. There's the words. Get them right. But we also got 200 sleep points, puts us at a grand total of 5,913. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up 20 diamonds. Nice. Very good. Very, very good. You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and pick up one of these bundles. I do want a few more biscuits. I've bought all that I can from the general shop. I know we only have a few days left in the month, but just in case, I'd like to have more biscuits than I need. But let's go ahead and collect this last mission as well. Going to bed 5 times gives us the 15 more diamonds. Unfortunately, did not get the amount of berries I needed to get those 3 handy candies to kind of replenish my stock from all that I used, but it is what it is. We're about to get some from this weekly summary, so we'll see. Let's jump into the sleep report and let's see what we've got going on. Hopefully something nice to round out the Super Skill Week event. Shiny Rufflet would be fantastic, but you know, probably begging for a little too much there. And again, a ton of slumbering, but okay. Definitely slumbering type sleep, which is good. We do want to see Squirtle if we can. That would be very nice. Would be very nice. We are going to get about 170, 80 million. I didn't make dinner last night, even though I had really good odds for an extra tasty because we didn't get extra tasty on breakfast or breakfast or lunch. So I had like 80% odds on dinner. I figured I'd just save my ingredients and everything. It just kind of is what it is. One of those moments where it just didn't feel worth it. So 184 million basically is what we've got for today, and a couple of 3 stars and a few 2 stars. So maybe a decent amount of dream shards that we're going to earn from this. So let's see. We've got a top belly Quagsire. We've also got, there it goes. Cramorant I saw in there. A Bonsly, of course, a Bonsly. Psyduck, Golduck, Croconaw, Bonsly, Weepinbell, Cramorant, Quagsire, and Gulpin. Ooh, that is a good amount of dream shards that I just saw right there. Very nice. I did use a friend incense to make sure that we get that last mission done. Let's see. Golduck is a hungry one. Ooh, only Golduck. Ooh, okay. Well. I was kind of hoping for Cramorant. You know what? Let's see. Let's feed the 1 biscuit to Golduck. Just the 1. Didn't get the crit cap. That's unfortunate. But we tried. I already have a really good Psyduck, so I don't need a Golduck. The other thing I'm going to do is hope that this goes big hit. And yeah, kind of, if not... Yeah, didn't. So, kind of a lackluster end to the final sleep report for Super Skill Week. But I feel like it's always that way. I feel like Sunday sleep reports are always so weird and never really all that satisfying. I mean, probably should have gone for a Gulpin, but we'll see plenty more of those. We got time. Yeah, we're just going to wrap it up. Nothing to see here, I guess. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of a letdown for the final sleep report. Really was hoping to see something interesting, but yeah. And then candy-wise, Cramorant candy? I guess. I don't know. Sure, Cramorant candy. It is what it is. It's rare, I guess. I don't know. Let's move on. Anyway, we've got pretty much 27.3 thousand dream shards. Not too bad. I'll take that. I will take that, especially with how many we used last week. We definitely needed them. So, all right, that done and out of the way. We should have gotten, yep, there it is, before I move on. Use the 7 incense, get the 8,000 dream shards. Very unfortunate that the friend incense did not go to something I actually wanted and actually pay off, but you know, it is what it is. Let's move on. Get this weekly summary out of the way, and then we can go to a new island and hopefully get some nice stuff. So, 75%. We are now max area bonus for the beach because we have been here for a long time. A very long time. I feel like I've been here for an entire month straight. It's been a while. We need a change of scenery is what we need. So I think I know where I'm going to go, but we'll get to that after the weekly summary. For now, week 79, we've got 1,839,650 final strength and 350,055 gains from berries, 1,489,595 gains from cooking. And that was a final score of Master 16, which I'm pretty sure was not a record on the beach, but still pretty good for not really trying or not planning to try. We did also get a grade of S, which gives us 6 small handy candies. Very good, because I desperately need those. I need handy candies and dream shards now. But, that said, where do we go for this week? We have maxed area bonuses at only 2 islands. Yes, Greengrass and Cyan Beach are maxed out. We haven't been to Taupe Hollow in a while. We've been to Snowdrop pretty recently. Lapis has been a little while as well, and OGPP we have not been to very much, but out of all of them, only one of them has a Pokemon that I think that I need, and that's going to be Lapis Lakeside. It's been a while. The team has improved quite substantially since the last time we were here. 58% area bonus, so we're going to go to Lapis, and we're going to see if we can find what I'm looking for. It's been so long since I've been here, I need to download new sound data. So that's fun. But the reason that we are coming to Lapis Lakeside is because I am still on the hunt for a good ABB Squirtle. Desserts and drinks, same as last week. Okay, well, we can make that work. And having Gardevoir on the team, we get all those favored berries, which is really nice. But anyway, I'm still on the hunt for a good ABB Squirtle. And it does spawn here, and I wanted to change the scenery because, like I said, I'm kind of tired of the beach. We've been there a long time. But hopefully we can get a Squirtle while we're here. Also, we're going to get a couple Eevee candies. We're going to go ahead and see if we get a double trigger. Ooh, only a single. Already feeling the fact that Super Skill Week is gone. Not good. Maybe a double from Vaporeon, though. No, only a single. Oh, and that level 2 skill instead of level 5. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. We got a double from Gardevoir, though. So there's that. At least whenever we bring these Pokemon back onto the team, they will have a good amount of energy. Can we get a skill trigger here, though? Nice. That's what we want to see. That's a good start. That level 5. So nice. So nice. All right. Then we're missing one. There he is, big guy. All right, nice little skill trigger there too. Can't complain about that. Nice little boost. All right, so we should have what we need to make a good recipe this time around. We're gonna make, of course, the tea time corn scones again, and we might try to get a little crazy later this week. We might try, maybe. I don't know. No promises, but maybe. For now, tea time corn scones. How are we looking on milk? We don't have a lot of milk, so we need to get that built up. We do have a good amount of apples. We need more ginger, so that's good. We can get some more XP on our Tyranitar. Cool. And corn. We need some more corn. Corn and milk, probably the main focus right now. Corn, milk, and ginger. We're going to have to worry about those first. Don't do that. Don't do that. So we'll get corn, milk, and ginger taken care of first. And then we can try to swap in some berry specialists overnight. I would like to get back to that strategy again and really push and see how well it works out, especially here on Lapis where things are a little tougher. But it is 50,000 strength that we got from these tea time corn scones. Come on, hit the finish button. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see how this is going to pan out. This will probably get us to basic 3 or 4. I don't think we're going to get much higher than that. Yeah, it looks like basic 4. All right. Yeah, basic 4. Okay. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. I like basic 4. That's good. Okay. Now that that's done, let's get the team swapped out, ready to go. Not a whole lot we need to do, actually. We just need to change these 3 up front. And we already know what we need to change them to. So let's Let's get our big guy. Let's let him take front and center. Now that we've got him. Where you at, big guy? There you are. Look at you. 2054 RP. Nice. If only we were at Snowdrop, we would be doing fantastic with those berries, but it is what it is. You know, we need a Squirtle. Can't find that at Snowdrop. There's some more corn. And what else do we need? We needed the milk. So do we want, you know what? I think I will keep this Blastoise on the team. It should bring in enough milk, and then hopefully we can get it that ingredient magnet to proc. That would be really good. So yeah. Let's do that. Let's keep this one on the team. Could bring in the all milk Blastoise, but this one has been doing pretty well so far. And then apples, we're good on apples. We got plenty for all the way through tomorrow. Or yeah, by the time we get the apples from Dedenne and Gardevoir, we should have enough apples for all the way through tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So we're in a good spot. This is gonna be the team for now. Dedenne looks so small compared to all the other Pokemon. That's really funny. But that's gonna be the team for now. We're gonna run this. We're gonna see where we can get, because again, we do want to get to those 8 spawns as quickly as possible. And then after that, we might shift up. But I'm gonna have to do a sleep style. What is it? I forget what it's called in the Raynon website, where you see what rank you want to hover around for specific spawns. But let's check the news. Of course, no new news. Any day now, I'm expecting an announcement for a Valentine's event, and we were talking about it in the live stream yesterday. We got new recipes for last year's Valentine's event, so maybe new recipes for this Valentine's event. That would be nice. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we did get a medal, and hopefully that 4,100 times that main skills have been used. Nice. Gave me a recovery incense. Seems kind of interesting. A very interesting reward for that milestone. Okay. All right. Anyway, community reports though, gonna be a better reward. 46 of them. Very nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, so close to 20. 18 that doubled up though out of 46, and a level up. Very nice. Very nice. Another link cable for the collection. Beautiful. Love it. All right. All right. Team is doing good. We that's a Wikiberry. Wikiberry? I think it's Wikiberries for the dark types. I don't know. All right, team's looking pretty good. One thing that I do want to check before we move on, I want to see a production comparison. Let me go ahead and let you guys in on the secrets. Production comparison, not rock type, dark type. Oh, that's right. I haven't saved it to my box yet. Where you at, buddy? It's you. You're the one. You are now a Tyranitar. What level do we have you at? I know it's 40 something. I don't think we got to 42. Yeah, just 41. Nope, that is not a 4. That's a 4. There we go. 41. And boop, boop. Yep, all good. Okay, so at this point, 73. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to remember now that we actually did do this the other day, and it was better to wait until we get to level 60. I'm pretty sure that's what I came up with, actually, now that I think about it. But let's just double check. Level 41. Yeah, not a big difference there, but it will make a big difference once it's at level 60. It will make it to where we get over 60 ginger per day. So that's what it was. Okay. Just wanted to double check and make sure I wasn't going crazy, man. But, you know, we gotta always be on top of our Pokemon. Make sure that we are investing in the right ways. And speaking of being on top of our Pokemon, let's make sure we clear out our box from those that are not gonna stay with us. Oh, that was the comparison I needed to make, honestly. Did I save this Heracross or did I not? Because that was a big question, was whether or not that Heracross I caught was better than the one I had before. This is the one I had before. 3.88. Let's make sure, yes, no bonuses. That's good. Let's go ahead and add this Heracross real quick and double check. This was the production comparison I needed to make. You have ABC, which I like. You also have Ingredient Finder S, Inventory up M, skill level up S, helping speed M, and inventory up S with a mild nature, which is not fantastic, but not the worst. All right, buddy. Who performs better? The first one. The first one performs significantly better, but let's go to level 30. They're about the same. About the same. Okay. Well, interesting. Yeah, I mean, if they're about the same, this one's slightly worse. Let's see, level 60. The first one is better. 75 is going to make a big difference. Yeah. Okay, so the first Heracross at pretty much every milestone in its life is better than the other one, the new one. So we'll get rid of that new one. It's better there, granted just slightly. Better there. Better there. Yeah, all the way across the board, it's better. The only thing I like about the new one is that it's ABC, so we get a bunch of random ingredients along the way, but not really that big a deal, to be honest. The ingredient magnet is the real reason we're keeping it, so we can get rid of this Heracross too. All right, all these Rufflet have let me down. The Eevee, I'm still on the fence about the Eevee. A lot of people weighed in, and I appreciate everybody's opinion on it. It unfortunately was kind of split, just like my opinion. So I'm still not entirely sure what to do with this Eevee, but everything else is gonna go live with the professor. Nothing else was good. Yeah. Maybe that Wooper. The Wooper, for some reason, is making me think it was good, but I am second guessing it. Oh, that's right. The Wooper had an interesting ingredient spread that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep or not. Also on the fence about that one. The Eevee just seems like it could be a good, not Vaporeon, Umbreon candidate. And I think I'm just going to keep it and try to find a better Umbreon candidate, not evolve it immediately. But maybe if Darkrai comes into the game and it has the main skill that the other legendaries have, where it's based on the amount of dark types on the team, then I would evolve it if I didn't find a better one until then. But yeah, I think for now, I'm just going to hold on to this Eevee. So I need to go ahead and put that in my box, and I need to put that Wooper in my box as well. But other than that, the box is cleared out, and we're ready to catch more Pokemon. So that's where I am going to wrap things up for today. Not a whole lot going on. I am going to wait to make lunch for some more triggers, try to get an extra tasty from Dedenne for lunch, and possibly also for dinner. But we'll see how it goes. We don't have the Super Skill Week 50% extra skill triggers, so maybe that might be asking a little too much, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up there for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, Waite, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, and Michael O'Brien Jr. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a cool community of people, and fill up your friends list. Other than that, y'all have a good night, good luck this week, and until next time, later, dudes.